Oh, the wait is almost over. The Hoosiers are now in California ahead of the Rose Bowl game. There they are. The #1 ranked Hoosiers kick off against the 9th ranked Alabama Crimson Tide on New Year's Day.
So the team is gearing up for the college football showdown. Dom and Eli are live in California tonight after hearing from the team. Really exciting, fellas.
Well, we're excited for the game, but the clouds have parted
Finally.
Here in Carson, California, the home of the LA Galaxy. This is where the Indiana Hoosiers are going to be practicing ahead of the Rose Bowl matchup today, gearing up for the Alabama Crimson Tide. This is a locked-in group, Eli. We got a chance to hear from them today, all the players, Coach Signetti. I mean, they've gotten their flowers, and they should. They're roses. Yes, that's absolutely right. But they're locked in.
Yeah, they have to be, and that's kind of been the mindset all season long, right? It's that mentality that Signetti has imprinted in this program over the last 2 years, and now it's just getting to the step of win in advance and continue to do that at least 3 more times. But it all starts this week in the Rose Bowl, the prestigious Rose Bowl, something that if you're a college football fan or even outside of college football, you know what the Rose Bowl is. That Rose Bowl is a historic landmark, okay? It's the longest running college football bowl game in the country. Started back in 1902. The stadium was built in 1922, and it's just built history ever since then. Indiana has not been here since the 1967 season, but now they're looking to take full advantage, I should say, this week leading up to the game and, of course, throughout the game on New Year's Day.
Hearing everybody talk about the Rose Bowl it's really helped it sink in for myself. It's really helped it sink in on how monumental this game is and how much this means to the West Coast and how this really means to the entire country. I know a lot of people online say that the national championship should be played at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, man, this is one of the best years of my life. Shout out to the man above for allowing me just to experience this. I was at a school with less than 5,000 kids my freshman year, so to be here in this Rose Bowl, I can't be thankful enough, man.
And also during media today, Don, we got to see the trophy. We got to see a garland of roses sitting there as well. You can just sort of feel it, even though we're about, a little under 48 hours away from kickoff. So we're soaking it all in. Right now we're soaking in sunshine, but I think we're going to be soaking in rain come game day, though.
Yeah, it might be the great equalizer. This might be a good old-fashioned rock fight between the Alabama Crimson Tide and the IU Hoosiers. A lot of red out there. And the roses. How about that? It's good stuff. But, yeah, these guys are locked in. They know what's at stake. They understand that they've turned around IU football from kind of the doormat of college football to this new power that Coach Signetti prophesized almost since he's been here, but they're locked in, and they're it's a balancing act between the two things. It's really cool to see. There's no question about it. So, hey, we're going to have much more for you at 6 o'clock. We'll be with you twice. That's twice. Top of the show, bottom of the show. That's all we do here, man. We give you content, and we're going to have it covered at 11, Sunrise, WTHR Plus, everywhere you look.
All of it.
Eli Gain, Dominic Miranda. Sunshine here in California, gearing up for the Rose Bowl. Send it back to you.
I know. We love hearing you all talk football. No lie, we were looking at the roses, the floral arrangements,
palms.
And the palms. I mean, it's nice.
We're jealous and excited all at the same time.
Yeah, they were like, I didn't even see that. What are you talking about? Fellas, thank you. We'll talk back to you. All right, we have more news to get to. Several airlines added nonstop flights to LA for the game, and all of them sold out.
Yeah, we sent our Jenna Webster to the airport today, where, as you can imagine, Hoosiers fans are ready to celebrate a win.
This time of year when we're at the airport, we're usually talking about holiday travel, but we are just days away from the Rose Bowl. So we're here looking for IU fans to get their Rose Bowl predictions.
Indiana, we're all for you. IU, we will fight by 2 TDs.
68 points.
Okay, 61 is insane. Show me that's insane.
Alabama, 0.
My friend DeMarlo on the team, number 72, plays for IU. So go Hoosiers for sure, and I'm saying close game, say 17-10.
Off to Miami for the championship.
I've already got my reservation in Miami at a hotel.
Easy.
Fernando's going to score 4 touchdowns.
Would you be able to throw all those touchdowns with that?
I think so, yeah.
The passing game certainly is going to be the difference in the game, and I think the Hoosiers got a step up on the other team.
I could take some hits in this.
Going to be one of our running backs. I mean, I feel like with the weather and everything the way that it is, it's set up for rushing attack galore.
I'm kind of nervous about the rain, but we have a pretty good run game, so
good defense. I think we'll be fine.
Well, is it like rain on your wedding day? It's a good luck sign?
It's definitely. We don't need luck, though. We got talent.
My good luck charm for the game is definitely the candy stripe pants. I can't go without those.
1-1-68, 14-3 loss.
So he was at the
I was there.
game, so he's going back.
58 years ago.
Well, are you feeling redemption 60 years later?
Absolutely. I'm ready for a win this time.
My dad worked in the athletic department his whole career, and so he's retired now, but just
How long did it take?
sitting through some really bad football over the years, this has been just so fun.
I think that Cignetti's ready. He's coached at Alabama. He knows the background. And I think that he's going to have something up his sleeve, and we're going to give it to him.
I will say it's a very interesting signature. Like, you don't really see signatures that look like this, but it's Coach Cignetti, so he can do no wrong to me.
It's pretty crazy. There's definitely like a big uptick in like movement and activity in the campus because of the football team. It's like the front door to the university now for sure.
Hoosiers by a million.
Indiana, 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 we're all for you. Let's go, Hoosiers.
Oh, I love it.
She's
She had
such a
some
nice
pipes.
lady.
She had some pipes. Okay, so fans tell Jenna that game ticket prices are actually pretty reasonable. The flights are the most expensive part of the trip. Great to hear from all those Hoosiers fans. Okay, if you're like us, just can't get enough of this historic run by the Hoosiers, you can watch our fan special right now on our streaming app, WTHR+.
Yeah, we take a look back at how the Hoosiers became the talk of college football world and the reaction from fans along the way. Again, this is a free download on Apple, Roku, and Amazon Fire TV. And it is everything IU, everything Indiana, everything Hoosiers, everything football. You got to watch it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And, you know, we heard in Jenna's piece them talking about the people going to California, like, okay, it might rain. Is this like a wedding day where rain on your wedding day is good luck?
It rained on my wedding day.
It did? Yes. Well, that was good luck.
It was good luck.
Here she is,
almost 30
smiling.
30 years later.
Okay.
Yeah, and we are talking rain. So
we are.
Yes, we can take you from central Indiana into the southern half of California. Remember, Pasadena is just northeast of Los Angeles. To put the map in perspective, we will get you there and take you into, yes, whoopee, how about that?
Fancy graphic.
I have to give credit to Lindsay on that one. She did that for me at
cute.
noon today. This is noon on New Year's Day, so just ahead of game time, and you can see the pockets of heavier rain. Those red lines indicate some stronger wind gusts as well, and we do expect the rain to continue through the early part of New Year's Day. By the time we get to game time, the heavier rain should be shifting out. So thinking now it's more impactful for the parade than the game itself. But if you're just now leaving, take the rain gear with you if you're headed out to Southern California. Temperatures for us only in the 20s. They're going to be close to 60 degrees for game time out in Pasadena on New Year's Day. Our evening temperatures will stay in the 20s. We're keeping an eye locally on radar. A few flurries this evening and then some steadier bursts of snow tonight. Maybe a few slick roads early tomorrow and more snow showers tomorrow night. I'll have that timeline in the full forecast.
Thanks, Angela. And just into the newsroom, IMPD is confirming a woman hit by a car Saturday night on Indy's south side has died. IMPD responded to a woman struck by a car near Madison Avenue and Raymond Street just before 8:30 Saturday night. Well, the woman was taken to the hospital in critical condition where she later died. Police say the driver stayed on the scene and is cooperating with the investigation. We have no word on if the driver could face any charges at this time.
IMPD also investigating tonight after a man was shot on Indy's Near East Side. Officers responded to a report of a possible death investigation on Moore Avenue near Washington and Rural Streets just before 6 o'clock last night. Officers found a man near the train tracks who died at the scene. Police initially said there were no signs of foul play or trauma. His death was believed to be a medical or weather-related incident, but after further investigation, the Marion County Coroner's Office said the man was in fact shot. Well, it was a busy year for Metro Police. Countless big events in the Circle City, all while managing crime levels.
Tonight, our Ashton Hackman shares the message from the chief and city leaders working to reduce gun violence.
Last year, IMPD Chief Chris Bailey told us reducing violent crime in Indianapolis would be a top priority in 2025. Now, as he looks back on his second year at the job, he says the numbers are treading in the right direction.
We are a safer city than we were 5 years ago, than we were last year. Do we have more work to do? Absolutely.
IMPD Chief Chris Bailey is turning the calendar to the new year with optimism, reflecting on a busy 2025 for Metro Police. Several big events and nearly 500,000 police runs, all while focusing on slashing violent crime. And the numbers reflect it. A nearly 20% drop in criminal homicides from last year. Non-fatal shootings, robbery, and property crime all down by double digits. But statistics and how people feel about crime don't always tell the same story.
Perception of crime is a big driver of how you feel about your city and how you feel about your safety. And so if people feel unsafe in their neighborhoods, then we take that personally and we want to do something about that.
Bailey said the community, including parents, play a role too.
It is incumbent upon those people that have the greatest influence over those young people to get control of them, know where they are, who they're with, what they're doing, and intervene before law enforcement has to.
The city's Office of Public Health and Safety played their part in the fight to reduce gun violence, focusing on stopping the social issues driving crime, not just before it happens, but after.
We're providing resources and helping people get connected to housing and work opportunities so that they aren't recidivating back into our justice system.
We can work together to continue to push these numbers down and make this city the safest big city in the country.
In Indianapolis, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
And ahead at 6, hear what Chief Bailey says will be the biggest challenge for IMPD in the new year.
The Indianapolis Office of Public Health and Safety is also touting a new program. The city launched its Streets to Home Indy initiative, aimed at providing more permanent housing for 300 people experiencing homelessness. Now, you might remember several of our stories on an encampment near Fountain Square earlier this year. The city tells 13 News it's housed more than 50 people through the program so far. Now they're looking to help even more in 2026.
I think we've proven through Streets to Home that there are other models that can work for rehousing individuals directly from the street. And so I do think that there has been progress in that respect. I think that what we've done in 2025 has been successful, and we'll continue that in 2026.
OPHS says construction on its new housing hub is beginning early next year. The organization is also providing temporary winter shelters during especially cold nights.